What is up, guys? Welcome to another video on this channel, and it is another beautiful sunny day out here, and we have to thank God for giving us such a beautiful world to live in. And today, or right now, we have reached the last and fifth and final video of our series of how to become successful and how to become how to make our work as efficient as possible. So this video is about that. If you ever feel like, everybody around you, they already know, they have stuff planned out for their life, they know what they want to do, they know what to do, they already started working on it and stuff like that, and then you look at yourself and you're like, oh, I haven't had I don't even know what I want to do in life. If you have any of those feelings, if you ever have had, or if you're having them, then this is the perfect video for you, because today's the topic is about that you don't have to have everything planned out in your life. And the truth is, nobody really has their life fully planned out, because that's an impossible task to do. Life is unpredictable, and it most of the time never goes the way you want it to go. So the best thing I would say is to plan one step ahead of where you are right now, and instead of trying to plan your whole life, which is because one very big fault of trying to plan your whole life in front of you is you're limiting yourself to what is possible. Because in your position right now, where you're really far from your dreams and stuff, you don't know what's possible. You have no idea of your full potential, what you can reach. So just don't try to plan out your whole life. Plan ahead, maybe 1 or 2 steps at maximum, and that'll really help you out growing, because you're really just limiting yourself, if you think about it, by planning out your whole life. And nobody actually does that, because it's a very hard thing. And even if they look like they have it all planned out and they're just working towards the thing they want, it's most of the time they're not actually fully planned out. And you don't want to plan out your whole life, because you want your life to be a little unpredictable, right? You want to have no limits. You want to reach the top of your own capabilities. So a couple of things that is very useful is, some of the most important things to be aware of is that when you're feeling lost, you're feeling left behind, everybody's so much better than you, you're absolutely not behind in life. Anybody who chases their dreams will have this feeling sometime in their life. And just know you're not alone. Everybody has this, very common, and when you're feeling lost, uncertain, and you feel you have almost you have no goals, that's that kind of pressure, that kind of suffering is the stuff that shapes you and makes you grow the most. And keep in mind here, our goal is always to be growing and becoming the best version of ourselves, right? And you shouldn't be thinking really too much about super far ahead in your life, trying to, for example, planning your whole life out. That's almost a waste of time. Honestly, just don't do that. Just plan at a maximum 1 to 2 steps ahead, smaller steps, I mean. And another thing is, in this society we live in today, every on social media, in school, or the norms are like you have to have the perfect career path, like career in by the age of like 25, something like that. And like, you know, on social media there's always like these like 20-year-old, I don't know, billionaires out there just like flexing about their success and like telling you all this fake information. I'm not saying that it has to be fake, but I'm saying that what I'm saying is like you shouldn't look at them the way, like you shouldn't really care about it. Like they're not you. You're a totally different person than them. Like who knows, maybe like you'll be more successful than them. Like maybe you don't prioritize money as much as they do. Like they probably are successful. Like they probably think they are successful because like they have a lot of money and stuff. I mean, like who doesn't like money, right? But you shouldn't really like you shouldn't compare yourself to them yet, because you're just so far away, and you need to just focus on yourself and growing. Because if you're just looking at them and thinking like what have I done with my life, that's just another big waste of time. So just never do that. Never really, like, it's okay to look at them and like let them inspire you, like let yourself know like the possibilities. Like, I mean, it's pretty impressive like to be like millionaires, whatever, at the age of like 20 something. It's impressive, but just don't let yourself be like overwhelmed by all the thoughts on like comparing yourself to them, because it's really just a waste of time at that point. So just focus on yourself, focus on your own work, on your own goals, and just try to be the best version of yourself every day. And just, I think just it's okay, like stay open. Like when you're feeling lost and like you don't know what you want to do yet, just stay open to like be curious, like stay open to new ideas. Like never be too like locked in to one single thing in life. Like you don't want to only be spending like you don't want to be spending your whole life doing something that you don't actually want to do, and that you don't actually want to pursue your life/career in. You really just want to, at your phase where you're still searching, just stay curious, stay open-minded, like super open to new ideas. Don't be afraid to try new ideas. Like don't be scared. Everybody, like, you got to start somewhere, right? So that's very important. And like don't like procrastinate, like just overthinking. Like, I mean, like, you're starting something new. You don't have to be perfect. You don't need like 5 years to prepare to start doing something. You only need today. Just start the work. Start working. Like, you don't have to wait for the best, like you don't have to wait for the best moment to start. Because the best moment is to start working, you know? Think it like that, and you'll have absolutely no problem starting to work at all. And once you start working and have started, you can just follow my previous steps in the series where I talk about like discipline, motivation, and all that kind of stuff to keep you on working. And yeah, that's basically the topic right there. Just, you know, like you don't have to have it all figured out. And also, like, it's okay, like, for example, if you were maybe like 16, 17, 18 now, you can like let go of your past self. Like, for example, if you were like 14 and you really wanted to become like a really big famous YouTuber or like streamer, gamer, whatever, and really give yourself time to really think about it now. Like, do you still want that? Like, it's completely neutral. It's not bad, it's not good, but just think about it objectively. Like, do you still want this? Because now that you're older, you're more mature, and you understand so many more things than when you were younger, like 14. Just like give yourself time to think objectively and not subjectively, because you want to look at this in a very objective way, in a logical that makes sense, and think about like what you really want. Like, even if you wanted something for your whole life, you might change really quick, because life is always unpredictable. Like, you can never predict life, and also for that same reason, you shouldn't plan your whole life ahead of you. Just focus on improving yourself, like, every day, even like if you haven't started yet. Like, there's always things you can improve. Like for example, in my previous video I mentioned a lot. You should go watch it if you haven't already. So yeah, anyway, that's it. And if there's anything important I missed, if you have questions on anything, feel free to, you can always comment on my videos and ask me. I will always answer them. And if you thought this was useful, please leave a like. And my mission here is to spread my message and help as many people as possible. So if you don't mind, just subscribe and help me grow this channel. And I have this goal to reach 100 subscribers at the end of the week. So I really believe in that we can do it together if we really try. So please just subscribe. It's completely free. You lose nothing by doing it. And it really helps me out. It really gives me courage, gives me positive energy to keep working. And as always, stay hard, stay on track always, and stay strong. And peace.